Hey all you cool cats, and welcome back to another episode of Steins. Let's go ahead and continue on with the game. Whoa, I shouldn't waste all day on App Channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave. Name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Daru to connect the phone wave name subject to change to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room.
なあ、ダル。なぜペケロッパなのだ?
Hey, Daru, what's with this X68000? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、上皇。
It's cool, duh.
主人公が日本人なのに、オッドアイである理由のようなものか。
So it's like the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese?
全然意味がわからん。
Not getting you, bro.
ロマンだ。
It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。
If it's cool, then it's cool.
いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC we weren't using.
お前の最新 PC は?
What about your new one?
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだい?
No way. We don't know what could happen when it's connected to your crazy machine. It could kill the performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave name subject to change together. It's our crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきたん?
Anyway, did you do any research on the jellification?
なあ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
I examined a sample under a microscope and found it was shredded at the molecular level.
ズタズタ?
Shredded?
そう定義とか、そういうレベルではなかった。
It's not
バナナではない何かになっていた。
It's not a mere phase transition. The banana became something entirely different.
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
Could it have rotted? Nah, there's no way 2 minutes in the microwave could do that.
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Then I remembered about fractal structures.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ?
The Menger sponge thing? Okay, tips. Oh! Okay. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Examples include liquid solid, freezing, liquid gas, evaporation, ferromagnetic, paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition. And then I needed to look at the Menger sponge. An example of a fractal structure. Take the cube and do the following. 1. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole in the center with a 1/9 the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole with 1/9 the area of the square. 3. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0. So what happened here was when I was actually trying to load up the game, I don't know what happens when I save the game, but when I save it either under, I think I try to save it under quick load. I guess when I save it under quick load, sometimes it doesn't always save. So I actually had to load up an older save. I had to load up this one right here. This time travel paranoia one. The one from basically when I entered the cat cafe. And I had to fast forward all the way to the time travel paranoia part right here. Because I had to fast forward to catch up to where I stopped. I didn't remember quite where I stopped, so when I was speeding through, it hit a part of the... I thought it would like automatically stop skipping once we reached a new part of the game, but it actually just kind of like breezed through everything. And so then when I went back and loaded up the save again, or whatever I did, I don't remember, it somehow must have auto filled in these tips. unfortunately. So that was what's unfortunate, because today is actually, yeah, the 19th. So if I go over here and, like, you'll see, I'll go over here and I'll save right next to it. Yeah, see, it's the 19th. It's just, like, shortly after doing that save right there on accident. Well, not doing that save on accident. It was like I realized that I had sped past through the area that I didn't want to go through, so I was a lot more careful the next time through. Unfortunately, that means the tips aren't gonna pop up, and I'll have to be very careful and meticulous when I look through them. Yeah, it looked like something drilled holes into the banana, an infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern, right down to the nano level. Whoa, what could do something like that? I have one hypothesis. Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue. It's the result of the microwaves, electromagnetic waves. What does that mean? If my guess is correct, then our phone wave, named subject to change, has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power, one that could change the face of war as we know it. I twist my lips in a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan. Soon they will learn that Judgment Day is near. If you're worried that I'm spoiled because I accidentally skipped past through some of this, don't worry. We're about to hit the spot where the auto-skipping completely stopped, and it wasn't a spoiler what I was looking at. So, you'll see in a second.
Steins gateの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。
All shall be as Steins gate wills. Resistance is futile. Ep7 congru.
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつーの。接続終わったぜ。
Quit talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, named subject to change, is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. MacDiver, a popular TV drama that aired in America from 1985 to 1992. The protagonist, MacDiver, was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. Obvious MacGyver reference. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain. Terminal mode. Using another networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot be run otherwise. Well, what's next? We have bananas. Just before I left May Queen plus Neon Squared, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. With her money. She's too nice for her own good. Or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. Oh please, let's only use one banana. By now you'd think she'd know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. And so, I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave named subject to change. No! Daru, please do something. You know Mayushi's gonna cry if you use them all, right? Wasn't it her money?
やつから提供された研究費だ。
She donated that money to our research efforts.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
You don't have to use the whole thing. One is enough. One. Please do something. Yes! Durge retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave, name subject to change.
実験に金をケチるようでは世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
That's why you need to locate the 14th man as soon as possible, Nyan. He must be in the Hawk's Nest, also known as Eagle Prison, which exists somewhere in Akiba. We'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limits of our science.
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
You're the only one who wants to reshape society, Okarin. He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Come on, start the timer already. Right, now where did I put my phone? Okay, this is exactly where I stopped. Because he just repeats this, and so when I was skipping, this is where it ended up, and I was like, oh. Well, I wasn't spoiled because I could have figured out that this was going to happen again. So anyways, why do I have my own phone number in here? Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
Hello, this is the phone wave. Name subject to change. The Miyushi guidance system.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。
You can operate the timer from this menu.
シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。
After pushing the pound button, please enter the heating time in seconds.
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされるとイライラする。
In hindsight, we should have made the Mayushi guidance skippable. Having to wait each time is quite annoying.
例えば、1分ならシャープ60。
For example, press pound 60 for 1 minute.
2分ならシャープ120です。
You know what? I'm just gonna skip past this because we've heard it before. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 pound. 120 pound. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave, name subject to change, begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
2 minutes sure is long. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
You know, if the microwave's emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be getting jellified too? While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand.
お前は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
Well, have you ever nuked yourself inside the phone wave name subject to change?
そもそも入れない罠。
I can't even fit in there.
つうか、電磁波の影響ってソースは？
Anyway, what's your source on the electromagnetic waves?
あえて言うならばマッドサイエンティストとしての
If you must know, it's my mad scientist's intuition.
根拠なしとか。
Oh, so no facts.
かつてエイジさんはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけ。
I hate Edison. Edison once said, without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted. So inventors of the world, be inspired. End quote.
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
Wasn't it genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration?
残念だったな。近年では それは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。うわ
Sorry to disappoint, but in recent years it's become common knowledge that that is a misquote.
エジソンが言ったんひらめけって。
Edison said that. Be inspired.
そう。ひらめけ。
Yes. Be inspired, he said. I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに、天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ。
Therefore, as a genius mad scientist, I am always The phone wave, name subject to change, rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
This is just going to jellify the banana, like usual, isn't it? Need a new experiment. Feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Dara opens the phone wave, name subject to change's door, and peeks inside. So, before we get into this, because this game clearly is like alluding to time traveling quite a bit, I have a feeling that this machine that they've rigged up has like some sort of time machine qualities, because when Mayuri put her frozen chicken into the microwave, it became more frozen. I feel like it went back in time to a period where it was like really, really frozen, like maybe while it was shipping. And then I'm guessing when they put in the whole bunch of bananas, it couldn't go back to its state of what it was before because it was a lot smaller or something. I don't know how I'm going to put this into words because I don't think it makes sense, but it's the only thing I can think of. So, because it couldn't go back to being basically like whatever it was before on a molecular level, it kind of like dissolved. But I'm guessing right now we are going to get a bunch of bananas instead of jellified bananas. But we'll see. If I'm wrong, then we've got one jellified banana and I have no idea what's going on. Or it might still be the case. Who knows? What? What? He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the microwave.
何をしている?
What are you doing?
いや、あれ。
Well, it's
消えた。
gone.
消えたって何が?
Gone? What's gone?
バナナが。
Wait, the whole banana went? Now I have no idea what's going on. What is he talking about? I push Dara aside and look into the phone wave, name subject to change.
ない。
It's gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
It's me. Slight problem. We may have awakened something terrible.
とんでもないものって何ぞ?
What do you mean, something terrible? I ignore Daru's panicked cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。
I'm invoking Emergency Order 666. Activate the Cold Heart Protocol.
何? 政府の承認? バカか。そんなこと言ってる場合ではない。このままではこの国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
What do you mean we need congressional approval? There's no time, you fool. Tokyo will be blasted to atoms. I put my phone away after yelling.
自演をつ。
You should be an actor.
うるさいフェルスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した?
Shut up, you Ferris stalker. Where'd you hide the banana?
誰がストーカーだよ?
Who's a stalker?
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか?
The banana? Where is it? Are you planning on becoming a street magician or something?
隠したのはオカリンだろ?
You're the one who hid it, didn't you? Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
なんで消えたんだよ?
Where the hell did it go?
知らんがな。
How should I know?
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！
There's something funny about the way he said that. Where did you go? Banana! Banana! I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか。わかったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなく、テレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
No, that doesn't make sense, because the other stuff would have teleported. But wait, I think I get it now. It's not an electromagnetic weapon. It's a teleportation device.
なんだって？
What?
ってそんな無茶な。
Wait, that's absurd.
でなければ、この密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
How else could have it vanished? The microwave was closed.
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね？
Maybe we should just calm down.
そうだな。
Yeah, you're right. We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas. What the fudge? What the... Impossible. Impossible! Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave, named subject to change. But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ？
Oh shit, what the hell's going on? Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ？このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
Wait, how many bananas are in the lab right now?
多分このバナナだけ。
Just these, I think.
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
Is this gel banana attached to the same stem as the banana you just picked?
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。
I don't know, man. Wasn't paying attention.
このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
It doesn't look like it was ever plucked. No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、誰？これってもしかして？
Hey, Daru, could this possibly be? The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was just inside the phone wave, named subject to change, returned instantly to its bunch. In other words...
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか？
A teleporter. We've invented a teleporter. Oh. I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
That looks like an interesting experiment.
誰だ？
Who's there? My heart just skipped a beat. I turn towards the voice in surprise. It's gonna be... Oh, jeez! Hey! Hi, what's up? And get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに？
Impossible! What are you doing here?
若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。
The
そ
18...
してまたの名をザ・ゾンビ。
The 18-year-old genius girl, a sadist who humiliates men in public, also known as the zombie.
マキセ・クリス。
Makise Kurisu.
説明セリフをつ。
Nice exposition, bro.
誰がゾンビだ？誰が？
Who are you calling a zombie?
一体どういうことだ？何が目的でここへ？
What is the meaning of this? What is your purpose here?
あなたに会いに来たの。岡部倫太郎さん？じゃなくて、おーい、京馬さんだった？
I'm here to see you, Okabe Rintaro-san. Or is it Hyoen Kyoma-san? Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? Never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。
課に所属するエージェント。
She probably asked a teacher.
能力者だな。
I was right! You're one of the organization's top agents, an Esper with superhuman powers.
それならば、不死であることもうなずける。
No wonder you rose from the dead. Or she asked a teacher or one of the students.
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。
I'm not dead, all right? Please stop killing me off.
志田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか？
Ashida-san, can you do something about this guy?
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われる。
You came at a bad time, Makiseshi, with Okarin freaking out like this. Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか？
Have you betrayed me, Daru?
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
Calm down, man.
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色香に惑わされたか？
Are you being blackmailed? Or did she seduce you? I glare at Kurisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ。このビッチが。
You've crossed the line, bitch!
落ち着け。
Get a hold of yourself. Kurisu's eyes flashed dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old girl. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name. That's all? The truth is kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
So you're here to see me, is that it?
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Yes, you claim to have seen me die. I came to see if that was the truth, or just a pathetic excuse to grope me. I came for the answer. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも、今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり、私の予測が証明されたということ。
But your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was all an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct.
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
Not so fast. There's more to this than you know. I must clear my name, or I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあ、そのことは今はいいんです。
Anyway, let's put that aside for now.
え、いいのか？
Really? That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that for now part bothers me. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest, though. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area's off limits?
そういえば、まともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めまして、よろしく。
I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makise Kurisu. Pleased to meet you. She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
You can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult? Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
You're not Japanese?
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it?
欧米か。
America? I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger and then instantly let go. What's your problem?
身にまとう殺気が半端ないから。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
I can feel your aura of malice. You must be a powerful kung fu master.
俗に言わないわよ。
Don't be ridiculous.
では、忍者。
Then you're a ninja!
言わないっつってんだろ。
Give it a rest. Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならば。Nice to meet you と満面の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろ。
If you grew up in America, shouldn't you say, ha 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 ha, nice to meet you, with a smile across your whole face when asking for a handshake?
はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
Oh man. You know, the one thing I will say about his presumption here is that the Southerners that I've met in Texas all want hugs when meeting someone, even when they're strangers. I hate it. It's the worst. I think it's because I'm from up north of the United States, or people are just really huggy in the parts of the South that I live in. No, wait. You should be asking for a hug, right? Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
What kind of stereotype is that? Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave, named subject to change. The bananas which had just have exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
本当に興味深いですね。
Fascinating. Kurisu brings her face closer to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
Have any forceps?
ない。
No!
そう。
Oh. And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into the slimy banana.
何をする？希少な実験データを。
What are you doing? That's precious data!
水ですね。
It's squishy. Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. Okay, I really want to deal with whatever she's doing right now, but I gotta read this mail. Miyuri. I haven't heard anything about them since before the big earthquake in Shibuya last year. And even if I found one, Mayushi has no money. She's referring to that Jero frog or whatever. Sorry, my game bugged out for a second. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation.
味はなしか。
No taste. Gross. She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
You have quite the appetite, I see. A side effect of the resurrection, perhaps? If you're that hungry, I guess I could give you a banana or two.
いりません。
No thanks.
そもそもあのバナナマユシのじゃん。
Either way, those bananas are Mayushi's, right?
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
Come on. Don't be shy. This is an offering. Take it.
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか？
As if. Who would eat some perv's banana?
変態のバナナ。
A perv's banana. Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
Eat a perv's banana. Squishy finger in the mouth. Gross with a sour expression. Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking.
マキセシマキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？
Oh
でき
my
れば悔しそう
god.
な顔でよろ。
Don't do this. Can you say that one more time? With a more humiliated expression, if you please.
はい。
ほら、
Huh?
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、ああでも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
Come on, say, who would eat some perv's banana? But then if you could add an, but it's so, after that, it would be extra delicious. Huh? Huh? Suddenly, Chrissy's face turns bright red.
お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Oh, Daru, you may be a worthless, disgusting perv, but let me say, well done, sir. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for the maximum combo. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それで、マキセクリス、お前は今何を想像したのか？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
Do you want the cops called on you? So, Makise Kurisu, you just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy. Why you?
さあ言え、天才少女。天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
Come on, say it, genius girl. What's the imagination of a genius like? I'd love to hear it from you. You ass. Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done. I get it. You're both pervs.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that. Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
I don't want to hear that from you. Okay, if I came off as a little rude, I apologize. Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned. I was only acting that way because you molested me, but I'll ignore that for now. I wish she would stop saying, for now. It's as if she's going to call the cops on me later. Please tell me what happened to this banana. I'd also like to hear about that. Kurisu glances at the phone wave named subject to change. That microwave thing.
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者の前に一つだけ教えてやれるとする。こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
That's top secret. The one thing I'm cleared to share with unauthorized individuals is that its name is the phone wave, name subject to change. Name subject to change? What's that about?
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
Phone wave is weak. It needs a better name. I couldn't care less about its name.
だが、名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
I'm afraid that's the only information you're cleared for.
でもさ、オカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
Hold on, Okarin. Makishi might be able to explain what's going on.
それは。
Well, she is a genius. She would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. I can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then I get a great idea. That creepy grin. Are you thinking perverted thoughts again?
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
You said your name's Christina, right? Who the hell's Christina? I never said that. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star, It definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ俺と取引してもらおうか。
If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions,
何よ。
which are
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
Condition 1. You must be a lab mem.
ラーメン
Lamen?
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバ
No, lab mem, stupid! Short for laboratory member.
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私、8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August.
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら貴様がムッツリスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement, and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to Science Magazine.
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
You're a monster, Okarin. I'll take 5 copies.
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
From the moment you become a lab mem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used for the benefit of our lab.
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
You're so full of it. Let's see the contract then.
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
What contract? This is a lab, not a corporation.
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし、他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら、答えはノーよ。
I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there is more pervy nonsense involved, the answer is no.
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
Don't worry, we don't bite.
セクハラはする気？
No more molestation?
しないっつの。
No, alright?
さっきあなた、まず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ？それが変態的要求の可能性が。
You said that was one condition. You said that was condition 1, so there's gotta be a second one then. It better not be... Now, she actually said something different in Japanese. She was basically about to say, like, more erotic sort of stuff.
二つ目の条件は
The second condition is...
この俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
I figured this was going to be what was said. That will overlook all past acts of molestation I may or may not have committed.
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
Okarin, you're so petty! You're the pettiest person I've ever met! That's why we love you! That's why we admire you! Okay. A quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness.
ダルに言われたくない。ちなみにダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。そっちは二人で話し合え。
Shut up, Daru! You have no right to talk. By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves.
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
What the hell, man?
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。
Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave at once.
さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
So what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all.
あんたにとってでしょ？
You mean for you. Christina puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
ノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
Jeez. I feel like I'm hyper-secreting noradrenaline. Let me pick my jaw up off the floor.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。
要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina.
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Stop adding Tina. My name's Kurisu. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, damn, or oh my god, or motherfucker.
オーケー。取引する。
Okay, I accept.
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボ面ナンバー004となった。
Good answer. From this moment forth, you are lab mem number 4.
歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
Welcome, Christina. Codename The Zombie.
どっちも間違ってるから。ちゃんと呼べ。法院。
I won't answer to either. Use my real name, Hyoin. Aha! You found his weakness. He's definitely gonna have to call you by your real name, or you're gonna call him by his real name, right? We spend a minute staring each other down. Chris is the first to look away. She does so in a way that says good grief.
子供ですね。
You're such a child.
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
You say something, genius perv girl?
ああもう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから。もう許して。
Come on. No more saying perv. I won't treat you like a perv either. So let's drop it already.
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダリオ、クリスティーナに。
As long as you understand. Now for the issue at hand. Daru, give Christina.
ティーナも禁止。
No Tina either.
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
Good job. I actually really like that she's breaking him down like this a little bit. I don't know how to put it into words. I think it's because he needs to be a little more level-headed because there's crazy stuff going on. Alright, and we need to separate the delusions from the reality. Give Kurisu-kun an explanation of our experiment so far.
だが断る。
But I refuse. Alright. So, noradrenaline, a neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Proper name, norepinephrine. I don't speak scientific words. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. But I refuse. Blah blah blah. On the internet, it is used frequently as a cool way to turn someone down. Just do it, Daru. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, name subject to change. Alright guys, it's been a very long episode, but I think this is a good place to stop. I imagine that she will have a lot to tell us about. I am going to carefully save. I'll save right here. We'll just save right there. It's saved now. There's no way I can lose the save. We're good.